Good morning, everyone. My name is Prasanna. I'm Senior Software Engineer at Lika Solutions. Today, I'm thrilled to share some insight on government APIs, how they are transforming citizen engagement, transparency, and service delivery across the world. Let's explore how APIs are helping governments becoming more accessible, efficient, and responsive to citizens' needs. Government APIs are refining how citizens interact with public services. For instance, the US Data.gov gives developers access to thousands of datasets to build useful citizens applications. APIs always enable service integration. Performs like Australia's MyGov combining healthcare, taxation, and other services into one interface. Finally, API personalized engagement systems like India's Ardera tailor services to each citizen's needs. Let's look at some history of the government APIs. Starting with 2006 data.gov in US, the first big step towards open data and transparency. By 2010, countries like Australia, India launches MyGov and UDAI to unify services. 2015 saw the EU's GDPR, which introduced data privacy as a key pillar. Moving forward, Singapore's Health Data Hub a 2020 introduction AI-powered healthcare APIs. Estonia implemented a blockchain for voting and identity verification, and more recently, My Health Record of Australia continues to enhance digital citizens' experience. So let's move on to the importance of digital transformation. Digital transformation is a backbone of modern government operations. It ensures accessibility. Citizens can use services anytime, anywhere. It brings efficiency, reducing waiting times and administrative costs. It promotes transparency, letting citizens to see how their government works. And most importantly, it boosts engagement, encouraging people to interact directly with public initiatives through APIs and digital channels. Let's move on to the regulations and challenges in API implementations. Of course, this transformation doesn't come without challenges. Government face data privacy concerns, how to protect sensitive data. There are security threats like data breaches and unauthorized access. Interoperability between systems in another big hurdle, and then maintaining compliance, managing user consents, and adapting to new policy landscapes all require constant attention. These are the key areas that determine the success of any API driven platform. Move on to the next slide. Core policies supporting the API development. Successful government API strategies rely on strong policy frameworks. Policies like US Open Data Policy encouraging data transparency, GDPR enforces data privacy and citizens control. Estonia's X record is a great model of interoperability standards in enabling seamless data sharing, and regulations in HIPAA in the US ensures compliance and accountability in healthcare APIs. Together, these policies create a foundation of trust. API security and compliance frameworks. When you talk about API security and compliance frameworks, here how different frameworks handle it globally. GDPR focuses on personal data privacy in Europe. HIPAA protects health data in US. PDPA governs personal data in Singapore. And Australia's privacy principles ensure security of government and personal information. These frameworks define how API should collect, store, and share data responsibly. GDPR and data privacy in APIs. Let me talk about a little bit of GDPR. GDPR is the gold standard of data privacy. It enforces principles like data minimization, user access rights, and privacy by design. For APIs, this means collect only what necessity gives user access to their data and regularly perform audits to ensure compliance. Failure to do so can lead significant penalties, both financial and reputational. Building trust through APIs is one of the key aspects that you need to follow. Trust is the currency of digital government. To build govern must prioritize data privacy by securing every transaction, user authentication through verified digital identities, and transparency by openly sharing data about services and performances. When citizens trust the system, engagement naturally increases. Standardized data formats. I'll talk about some standardized data format that use two or more. The most common are HL7 and FHIR. In healthcare standards, it is critical. Frameworks like HL7, FHIR ensures that systems can engage health data seamlessly. FHIR specially uses REST-based APIs to share patient information securely, enabling interoperability across hospital and healthcare services. These assurances are key to both data accuracy and patient services. Artificial intelligence in government services. If I don't put a slide about artificial intelligence, this presentation might lack something. So I just put one presentation to the artificial intelligence to touch about the artificial intelligence that they are using. Artificial intelligence is a revolution of how government serve citizens. Through productive analysis, AI can identify public health trends and optimize resource allocation. For instance, Singapore's healthcare hub uses AI to personalize healthcare recommendations, and Estonia uses AI chatbots to assist citizens with government services. This combination of AI and APIs are driving smarter and responsive public systems. Blockchain applications in public sector. Sorry. Blockchain adds another layer of security and transparency. It uses in identity verification, like Estonia's e-residency program. It ensures supply chain transparency in public procurement. It can even power secure digital voting systems. And in healthcare, blockchain helps to manage sensitive health data and full integrity and traceability. Best practices for API management. So when we talk about the API management, best practices is one of the key aspects. Managing APIs efficiently is important as build systems. Key best practice include security, strong authentication and authorization. I mean, documentation, clear guides to the developers to develop, monitoring, tracking usage and performance to identify what are the bottlenecks, what do we want to exchange, and versioning to enhance the API, maintain the capability, and increase the features of the APIs. Feedback loops continuously improve based on the user input. Engaging citizens via subscriptions. So engagement doesn't stop at access. Citizens should be a part of API ecosystems from awareness to interest, subscriptions, interactions, and feedback. This life cycle keeps citizens actively connected to public data services. It transforms passive users into active digital participants. So let me have some case studies. First of all, here a quick case study on my professional experience in MIMS Australia. It's API-based solution that connects healthcare providers to reliable, up-to-date medication data. This documentation this demonstrates how APIs can deliver real-time information, improve safety, and enhance efficiency in healthcare frameworks. Another case study is MyGov, an accessible model. A well known example is MyGov Australia. Citizens once struggled to access multiple services separately. MyGov solved that with a centralized platform, integrating healthcare, tax, and other services. The result was a greater efficiency and better citizen engagement. Australia's My Health Record. Another critical example, it provides a secure API driven platform to sharing health information. Key features include data security, user consent control, and real time updates. This approach not only protects patients' data but also ensures better care coordination. One other key example is the NEHR integration in Singapore. Singapore's National Electronic Health Record System shows how APIs can be streamlined data flow. It retrieves patients' medication history, validates data, allows healthcare professionals to view and update records, and even notify other providers, although secure APIs with full audit trials. This is API interoperability in action. Feedback mechanisms are very important. The journey doesn't end with development. Continuous improvement is key. Regular user surveys, analytical reviews, stakeholder meetings help refine APIs. pilot testing and issue tracking ensures quality, while community engagement keeps the system centric and adaptive. So, vision is simple: empower citizens through digital innovation. The mission to make government services more accessible, responsive, and secure with APIs and core values: transparent security, long-term engagement, pillars, digital trust. Together, prepare us the next digital wave. So it's the question and answer session. How I would like to hear your thoughts. What areas do you think APIs can improve the government? How confident do you feel using the securely? What features matters most for your transparency, usability, and personalization? Let's make this conversation about shaping the next phase of digital government. It's time for your questions, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions if you have. And thank you for listening to my presentation. You can connect to me LinkedIn or reach me at prasannadangalla@gmail.com. I hope this session has shown how APIs can truly transform citizen engagement and public service innovation. Thank you once again.